so what we're going to do now is we're just going to understand where our feet need to be in relation to where our partner is, so that we're in safe space to start striking, and so that we're not too far away that we're going to miss our shot. So the first thing I need to do is know where my front leg is going to be. So if you see where my partner's standing, we're not going to stand on the same lines. I want to take my front foot and I want to put it in the middle of his 2 feet. If I step too far to this side, I'm open to that right hand. If I step too far this side, I'm open to the leg kick here. And my leg's always going to buckle in. So I want to make sure that I'm right in the center, so that if the leg kick comes, I can check. And if the cross comes, I've got my guard here, and I'm not going to run into any problems. So from here, we've got our stance. I've got to make sure I'm at the right distance to start striking. So what I want to do is, if I can touch my partner, I want to take half a step back. Because now, his reach, I'm out of distance, and I know that I need half a step in order to touch him. And that's all I need to know. So now I can manage my space. If my partner takes a step in, I know half a step back, I'm still at that same space. Takes a step back, half a step forward, I'm still at the same space. So now I can manage that distance without running into any problems. So our thigh kick is going to be very similar to the calf kick. The only difference is our arc is not going to be going up, it's going to be going down. Because I'm trying to bend the knee inward. So I'm still going to step wide 45 degrees, but now I'm going to really anchor and bend into this leg. So you'll see when we start kicking, when I want to kick low, my leg's going to bend. When I want to go middle, comes up. When I want to go high, I get as high as I can. So for the low kick, for the thigh, I'm going to bend our leg and turn through. So I step in, opposite hand stays up. With this hand now, you can either throw it away if you're confident enough, or you can keep it in front to stop any punches coming. But the trick is, if I can step off of his line, for him to be straight, he's not going to be able to. If he tries to hook, I'm going to be too far out of line. So that becomes very, very crucial to where you're stepping. Step it out 45 degrees, get as much space out. And now I'm going to anchor this leg really hard, and I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to turn my knee downwards. And reset. So in full speed, it's going to look almost like a jump. Reset. And I want to make sure, again, I'm hitting with the base of my shin, not with the foot. Because if Rich turns his knee out once and that foot, broken foot. I want to make sure that I'm hitting down with the base of my shin, anchoring his knee into the floor. Reset. Reset.
One very common submission is the Americana arm lock. Right here, what I'm doing is I lock Hidon's arm and I'm twisting his shoulder, and it's pretty painful, Now, the most important thing to understand is we know, okay, rule number 5, when applying submissions, use minimal force. So I'm gonna lock it up and I'm gonna squeeze very slowly. I'm not gonna rip here crazy, I'm gonna squeeze very slow. And negotiate, say, hey, you promise to stop hugging me?
Yes.
If he agrees, we don't need to squeeze. Okay, but for today, we understand that those are the rules. For today, in practicing this move, we're going to go ahead and squeeze and apply pressure so that we learn how the technique works. All right? So, Americana arm lock. Some kids call it the paintbrush. My dad used to call it the paintbrush when I was a little kid because, look, I'm pushing Hidon's wrist down. I come under with this hand. I grab my own wrist, no thumbs on either hand, and now the paintbrush slides. Look at his hand, like a paintbrush. Okay? Hidon like made it a little bit harder. Like, wow. What that forces the child to do is to put their full body weight. So kids, don't just do this. Because you're gonna resist. When you grab the arm right here, no thumbs, wedge it, my whole body is driving it. And then tuck in the corner. If this elbow is far away, no good. Tuck it in tight, hold tight, and look at this hand. Wiggle under, wiggle under, wiggle under, and grab. Keep your head down and paint the mat. I have a question for you. What's wrong with this picture? Anybody know?
No painting.
Look, I'm lifting Hidon's elbow, but the hand did not slide. There wasn't any painting. Watch the hand now. Done. Try it on both sides. If you try it on one side first, what we just demonstrated, and then switch arms, go very slow. Okay, a couple times on each side. Make sure you get very comfortable. Americana arm lock should be good now. You should have it.